This edition of Go Kenora is brought to you by Swift Cash.
Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
As you can see, everyone, Tracy Shire has stepped in for Miss Tracy Laughing.
Ooh.
That's a great effect. You're worth the money just like that. You've earned your keep. So today is a great morning. I was driving into work, and another fantastic day out.
Gorgeous.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Gorgeous.
So if you want to know, the next couple of days are actually going to be just as nice. So the Go Kenora weather is brought to you by Super 8 this morning. It's a high of 18 and a low of 5 with nothing but sunshine today, so great day to do things. High of 18 tomorrow, a low of 5, nothing but sunshine, little bit of cloud. And then Saturday, high of 20. I know, low of 7, nothing but sunshine, fantastic weekend.
Any plans?
You know what, last weekend, it's going to be my clean up the yard and get everything all stowed away. And I did a little bit of it, but then now this weekend, it's sort of like, I'm going to go out and do things.
Oh, ooh.
Yes. Well, it's going to be so nice. I think I'm going to actually get out and kind of enjoy the weather and
Good idea.
hit some of the trails before they get too mucky.
Yes.
Yeah, and yourself?
You know what? I don't know. I waxed my car yesterday. I'm all happy.
Nice.
Yeah. Wax on, wax off.
That is totally fair.
Yeah.
So I know there's a few things going on this week too that I do believe. Next weekend I hear Oktoberfest on the 6th. So that's gonna be kind of good. I think we're having Jess Rowe is going to come in and talk to us a little bit about that from the Hospital Foundation.
Great.
And today we have a couple of fantastic guests. Colleen Sinclair is from BDO Barbecue. She's going to come in and talk to us a little bit about that event. And then Lori Nelson from the Lake of the Woods Museum is here to give us a little bit of a chat as well.
Awesome.
So it's going to be a great show. Unfortunately, my friend, the most cultured man in Kenora, and Marshal Dave Kane, is unable to attend today. I know. He's doing policing things.
Yeah.
Keeping our community safe.
Priorities.
I know. It's good though. So obviously cut right to it. Let's go a quick break. Let's bring Colleen on and talk about some charity barbecuing.
Let's do that.
Of all the big questions, of all the mysteries, perhaps the most perplexing one is, why are we here? Every species in this world we share has an important part to play. So what is ours? Maybe it's that we're the only species with the power to protect all the species, including ourselves.
In a world of fear, what they needed most was each other.
Here comes the monster. The Tickle Monster.
Just imagine what a little time can do for your family. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome, Colleen. How are you?
Very good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem at all. It's so tell us a little bit about the BDO charity barbecue and cookie sale.
It's actually a part of a month-long campaign that BDO partners with FCC to help drive away hunger across the country. FCC started this quite a few years ago, and BDO has been involved now for about 5 years. And we're kicking off the Kenora campaign with a charity barbecue on Friday, which I'm very glad to hear that it's going to be sunny and warm, so at least for this time of year. We're going to do it out on the Matheson Street dock. We'll have lawn chairs, and the Freaky Green Beetles will be there to entertain. There's going to be a face painter, there'll be balloons, so there's lots going on. So I understand it's a PD day for the kids, so if you got kids and you're looking for something to entertain them with, you got lunch all figured out. And it'll be pick and mix cookies so that people can take a couple of chocolate chip or whatever they want, and we'll bag them up for you, and you can take them back to the office and be a hero. And all of this the proceeds for the barbecue all go to the Kenora Fellowship Center. Every year we, as an office, adopt a charity. In the last couple of years, it's been the Fellowship Center. And the campaign Driveway Hunger, it fits with this because they do, in the summer, they do 6 lunches a week, and in the winter, when Agape gets going at Knox, they still do 3 lunches as part of the Agape program. So that's 75 people a day, and then also they have like an overnight for 15 people, so they do breakfast and supper for them as well. So there's a real need for the food, and yeah. So
Can people bring in food to help out?
yeah, actually, we've partnered up with several businesses in town that have agreed to act as drop-off centers. You can go to Copperfin Credit Union, Dingwall Ford, Bayview Toyota, the Zenden, and of course BDO will accept food as well, so they can bring it in. And that runs until, we're saying October 18th, because we have to have our numbers in on the 19th. So yeah, you can drop off at any of those places, and we'll also be doing what we call our truck drives, and you'll see us around town where we'll be in, on October 5th, we will be at the liquor store, the beer store, and Safeway.
Right.
And then on October 12th, we'll be at No Frills. So we'll have the truck there. You can pick up something. Yeah, you can pick something up in the grocery stores. Of course, we'll just be doing cash at the the other place.
The first year that you're doing this?
No, this is actually our 3rd year in Kenora. And I'll just say too, and I'm not sure if everybody is watching this on the web, but Dryden, Fort Francis, Red Lake are all running campaigns in this area as well. And of course, BDO offices across the country will accept donations. So
Fantastic.
it's a good
So,
thing.
do you have any? You've done it for 3 years now. Do you have any goals, like a target in mind, or is it just kind of one of those things you go out and you want people to donate as much as they can?
Last year we did just over 7,000 pounds. So our
Wow.
goal this year is 10,000. And we're actually off to a great start. We went down and talked to the folks at the farmers market.
Yep.
And they were incredible. Like, I wasn't sure if we'd get like 20, maybe 100 pounds of, vegetables that were picked over or whatever. That's kind of what we asked for.
Yep.
The first truckload we got was 750 pounds.
Wow.
The numbers have come down now as the season's sort of winding down, but we're over 2,000 pounds from their donations. Just from, and I mean, it's beautiful vegetables, and it's just been incredible. And some of that has gone to the Minto Parent and Child Resource Center.
Okay.
We're trying to make sure that the food gets to everybody that can use it. So, and Minto will, she supplements the food bank for people,
Right.
and she's saying they're loving, like, we're bringing them fresh tomatoes and squash and things, and she just loves it. She'll show them how to use it, and it's
Beats
it's
the KD, hey?
well, yeah, the food bank is great, but it's all mostly cans and everything. So to
Yeah.
actually have a real tomato and stuff is a bonus. So
It really is. And,
That's great.
2,000 pounds is fantastic considering
Yes.
that you haven't really even started the campaign yet.
no, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It was. I'm just floored every week when I go there, and they're just so generous, and most of them aren't even from around here. Like, I mean, when I talk to them, they donate to their local food banks in Fort Francis or wherever they are. But it's just incredible that they're donating so much to our community.
That's great, especially with the winter seasons coming up.
Yes, and a lot of them were really hard hit by the frost, last week. They're still very generous. So.
Well, it's really good too because Shaw last year we did a food drive as well.
Right.
Sally Ann, and I mean it's nice to see that during the different seasons that you folks are picking it up again and helping people get food, because really, I mean, as is kind of said before, it's not just Christmas when people need food assistance.
Right.
It's all year round.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Excellent. So Friday, the 28th.
Yes,
This is on from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
correct. Yep.
Excellent. So, and everyone's invited to come down and check out the Freaky Green Beetles.
Yeah. They're our go-to for the music. They're great. If you haven't heard them, you've got to come down and hear them. They're great.
Absolutely. So, and if anybody else wants to get some more information, is the website, contact information that we can pass on?
Probably best just to call the office at 468-5531.
Okay.
And there is some information at bdo.ca that they can check out there as well.
Absolutely. Excellent. one quick question too as well. How did the BDO get started in all of this, dude?
They had a relationship with FCC through business, and they were just so incredibly impressed. The story, which actually you could go to FCC's website and get the story, it was just one of their employees just decided he needed to get the food from the farms to the people that needed it. He knew there was a surplus of food out there, so he just put a trailer on a tractor and drove around to some farms he knew, dropped it off in that town, went to the next town, did the same thing, and just started dropping off stuff at the food bank. And just when we heard about it, I guess it touched us, and they started helping because it became a bigger and bigger thing. Right. So, people needed to load and unload and all that type of thing, and they were always looking for volunteers. And then it just spread out across the country for BDO, because we're very community minded at BDO, so it's it was just a perfect fit for us. So
that's fantastic.
Nice. Absolutely.
So what we'll do too is we'll on our Facebook page, which is Facebook.com/Go Kenora, we will put the information up and put a link.
Okay.
I imagine we will find a link to the event. And so don't forget, September 28th, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the Matheson Street dock. Freaky Green Beetles will be there. There'll also be cookies.
Bring the kids.
Bring the kids. It's a PD day, so get out and enjoy the nice day because it's gonna be beautiful.
Are you gonna get your face painted?
You know what? Wow. Put me on the spot. I like having my face painted. It's nice. Just kidding. See, well, Colleen, thank you very much for coming on the show and sharing.
Thank you. Thank you both.
It's been very great. And we're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to have Lori Nelson from the museum.
Let's turn over this log. Yeah. Whoa! I like the big black ones. I like the brown wiggly ones.
I like the green crunchy ones myself.
Whoa.
Get out and explore nature. There's surprises everywhere. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Anyone up for dessert?
Welcome back, everyone. Lori, it is great to see you again.
Thank you. Thanks for having me here.
No problem.
It's a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. And we always like having you because you always bring something that, it educates us.
Good.
And that's what we like.
You're putting the pressure on here.
Sorry, I'm trying not to. It's the pink shirt.
Well, I'm here today to talk about Doors Open, which is hosted by Heritage Kenora, which is our local municipal heritage committee. And Doors Open is actually a provincial initiative of the Ontario Heritage Trust. And what they do is encourage communities across the province of Ontario to open the doors of their heritage buildings or other interesting properties and invite the public to come in, tour through them free of charge. The point is to educate people about the heritage, the built heritage of their communities. And this is the fourth year that Kenora has had this event. The first one was in 2004. The last one was in 2008. So we thought it was time to do it again.
Nice.
And that's happening September 28th, 29th, so tomorrow and Saturday. We have 17 properties involved.
Wow.
And 15 of them are buildings, 2 of them are cultural landscapes. So to give you an idea, the Keewatin Cemetery and the Lake of the Woods Cemetery are the 2 cultural landscapes. We have staff or volunteers that are providing 1 tour each at those sites. So if people are interested in going to those sites, they've only got that one opportunity.
Okay.
And then we have other buildings, old standbys like City Hall. There's always tours through City Hall. You get to go up into the bell tower. Sometimes they let you right up on the roof. So you have a beautiful panoramic view of the whole city. The Kenora Courthouse, Laura Luhausen there gives a terrific tour. You get to sit in a courtroom. You may be able to see the jail cells. there's some wearing of robes if you're so inclined. The Kendall House Bed and Breakfast, which is right across from Knox United Church, is one of our sites. Again, they've participated before, but Craig and Rob there give a terrific tour of that site as well. So a real variety of properties, and I just really encourage people to come out. It's a great way to explore the history of your community, but in a very engaging and entertaining way.
How do folks sign up for the tours?
They don't have to sign up, they just have to show up. We do have, if you go to the Doors Open website, and I'm sorry I don't have it right off the top of my head, it's the provincial website, but if you Google Doors Open Ontario, it will bring you to the website, Kenora, go to the Kenora event, and it lists all the properties that are involved, and the times that are open, so forth. The other thing is, and I'll just hold this up, if you can see that, but this flyer will be going in the tonight's Enterprise, Thursday's Enterprise, and it lists all the properties that are involved, gives a little bit of a description of each, the times that they're open. Although the event runs Friday and Saturday, some properties are only open Friday, some are only open Saturday, some are open both days. And they're open particular hours of each day. So the flyer gives all that information, as does the website. And,
are any particular ones haunted?
Let me take a quick look through. You might get some interesting stories at both the cemeteries.
Yeah.
Nice.
The Kenora Courthouse. There is supposedly a ghost in the Kenora Courthouse, and you may hear that story.
Halloween coming.
Go on a
Exactly.
tour. The Mather Walls house, there's been talk of a
heard that
ghost
too.
there as well, so you might find out a little bit more about that as well.
That's very, very interesting. So it's neat too, because when I go through town, there are certain buildings in town that have piqued my curiosity, and I'm a little fascinated. I kind of want to knock on the door and see if I can go through it.
Well, this is your opportunity. I think so
Absolutely.
often when we live in a community, we walk by these buildings or drive by them every day, or they're in our neighborhood. We don't really look at them, and this gives us a chance to get inside them and hear some stories about them. And I think people will enjoy it if they take the time to do it. Just a couple more things I wanted to mention.
Sure.
In conjunction with Doors Open, we're also doing a Trails Open, so we're working with the Trails Committee, the local Trails Committee. And although people have access to the trails all the time, this weekend they'll have an opportunity to have a guided walk with someone that knows the trail well, and we'll highlight some of the features along the trail. So there's 3 trails involved: the Mink Bay Trail, the Rabbit Lake Trail, and the Rat Portage Urban Trail. So the tour times for those are also in the flyer.
Excellent.
And this year, special in that we've dedicated this year's Doors Open to the memory of Elaine Hammett, who sadly passed away earlier this year. But Elaine was involved in the first couple of Doors Open events. She was very passionate about the preservation of our history. She was on the museum board for a long time and was involved in built heritage preservation in the town in which she lived before she came to Kenora in Port Perry. So we wanted to honor her and remember her in this way. So it's dedicated to Elaine Hammett this year.
That's very nice. It's a fantastic way to do it. With the doors open, all the different heritage buildings. So I have a question. It's been bugging me ever since you said old buildings.
Okay.
Maybe I test your knowledge, if that's okay.
All
Could
right.
I, please? There's an old house when you're going in through Devil's Gap. It's right on the peninsula. It's an old colonial building, and I'm dying to get in there. I want to know what that building is. It's an old. I guess it's a house, but it's old brick. It looks beautiful. So I don't know if maybe I was kind of hoping it may be on your map, so I can go check it out. Yeah, just when you go around the corner past the into the woods, or the Best Western.
Oh, that's the Cameron House.
See,
Is that it right there?
that is it
You're
right
not
there.
quite as far as Devil's Gap there.
Okay,
That's
I'm close.
Cameron Point.
I'm in.
But that is one of the homes, and
Really?
it's a beautiful home. It's been converted into a law office, but there's apartments on the upper level, and the public will have access to the lower level.
Right.
If you go onto the Doors Open website, the other thing as well, which is provided there, is a little slideshow. So on some of the properties, you can have a peek look inside the buildings before you actually go to visit them in person. So that will pique your curiosity even more, I'm sure.
I absolutely know what I'm doing this weekend. I'm going to go creep a house.
You're creepy.
That's fantastic. On that note,
it was a good one to end on, I think.
Perfect, actually. I don't get zinged very often, so congratulations. That's good. Well, thank you, Lori, for coming on.
Thank you.
It's very, very cool, and I honestly will be checking that out. Great. So thanks for coming, and anytime you have things, you're welcome back anytime.
Thanks so much.
No problem. So we're going to have a quick break, and when we come back, Tracy and I are going to talk a little bit what else is going on in Kenora.
Of all the big questions, of all the mysteries, perhaps the most perplexing one is why are we here? Every species in this world we share has an important part to play. So what is ours? Maybe it's that we're the only species with the power to protect all the species, including ourselves.
In a world of fear, what they needed most was each other.
Here comes the monster. The Tickle Monster.
Just imagine what a little time can do for your family. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Welcome back to Go Kenora, the creepy edition. Wow.
Creepy.
Not creepy yet. I just find, you know what, that's actually, that made me, I'm still giggling about it. It was a good zing, and I have no defense for it, so it was good.
Does that make your shirt creepy?
No, see, I thought I was actually very nicely dressed today. So there is a lot of stuff going on. Like, if you can tell by the paper that that's sitting here, we have a lot going on in the area.
Yeah, lots.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Confederation College has pulled out of the Lakewood project. It's completed its independent review and is electing to maintain its Lakeside campus rather than moving into a shared space agreement that would bring a post-secondary institution to Kenora.
Oh, that's actually kind of, I find that interesting with the closure of Lakewood coming and all this extra space. I don't know, maybe they're not related, but I kind of think that Lakewood project, moving in there would be a good idea. Yeah. It's interesting, though. What else today here we got a survey conducted by the OPP has found that Kenora views alcohol as the gravest local criminal concern. So, and rightfully so, I think. I think that it is a big concern. Not just in Kenora, I think just everywhere. It really is. So, a satisfaction survey of 380 people living in Kenora Industrial Falls area, 62% respondents say alcohol offenses in public areas. So, drunken intoxication and things like that.
Tisk.
There goes my Friday night. I don't want to be part of the 62, my dear. Is that creepy for you? So that's good though. I mean, I think it is good. I am a very strong believer that if you're going to consume alcohol, do it in a safe area. Stay home. Do things. Take care of yourself. Take a cab home.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Or go to the fall tea and bake sale at the Pinecrest Home. There's cookies and something for everyone, fruit and meat pies, loaves, breads, diabetic dainties. Saturday, September 29th, 1:30 to 3 p.m.
And also, this Friday, the NDP are coming to town. They're going to hold a healthcare talks. If you have any issues with local healthcare and that, you can actually go tomorrow at 3:30 to 4:30 at the Travel Lodge. And Sarah Campbell was making 4 stops around the region, but she's going to stop. And if you have any concerns, you can just raise them up and talk a little bit about your concerns with healthcare. So,
Good call.
Look at that. We're blazing through this.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Golf. There is golf happening at the Beauty Bay, the championships. High school golfers from across northwestern Ontario are going to go play. And let's see, teams from Thunder Bay, Dryden, Sioux Lookout, and Kenora. And the top 3 teams from each division has qualified for the championships. And Beaver Brae placed 3rd in the Norwassa finals last week.
Wow.
And will be participating along with golfers from TA.
Excellent. You know, I've actually...
Go Saints! Sorry.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, really, eh?
Yeah, back in the day, baby.
Oh, see, now we have to... I'm a Beaver Brae kid. You know what? I've actually learned to appreciate golf a little more. It's one of those sports that I can't watch, and just because it's not exciting enough for me. But then the one thing I really do appreciate about golf, and I'm actually really glad that they're including this in the Norwassa stuff, is the fact that it's an individual sport that you really have to play to get paid. And if you like in the professional level, if you don't play well, you don't get paid. And
I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, it's...
Oh, I figured, well, okay, so what if Tiger Woods just doesn't do very well all of a sudden? So he doesn't get paid?
He doesn't get paid.
He just has an off day and he doesn't get paid?
Well, I mean, it depends, right? It's one of those sports where if you win, then you win huge money, but if the lower you rank, the less money you get. So,
well, yeah.
If you pays and Nike pays them.
Well, yes.
Oh, yeah.
And, well, they do get paid through sponsorships, but I'm talking the actual sport, which is different than, say, I don't know, those sports that you put skates on and skate around in a small little circle for a while. Those guys, they get paid millions and millions and millions of dollars, and they get to sit on the bench. Or they get locked out, and they still get paid. So it's one of those things. Golf, I appreciate you. So I'm kind of glad that also that high school, I mean, they've really diversified since we were in school. Yeah. I mean, I remember, it was like basketball, the big ones, basketball, volleyball, football, and then, badminton was kind of there. But I'm kind of glad that, Ross is really including golf and all these other things.
It's kind of cool.
It is very, very cool. So, and also, the Northwest Regional Conference starts today. Ontario political business leaders begin a 2-day conference in Thunder Bay today. So Mayor Canfield, the illustrious Mayor Canfield of Kenora, and Councillors Louis Roos and Ron Lundy are all attending this conference, and it's there to discuss the mining boom that is approaching.
Mining boom.
Yes, I haven't heard a lot about it, but I keep hearing little rumblings that there's new mining prospects.
Red
down,
Lake?
Yeah.
Well,
there's Red Lake, but also down there's I think Nestor Falls area. I think I've heard of things, so that's kind of good. So it's all. I like the fact that they go down and they participate in these to bring up issues that are relevant to Kenorites or Kenorians. So
is it Kenorites or Kenorians? Sorry.
No, but that's a good question.
There's our first poll.
There's our first poll. Yes, if you can go to our website, which is Facebook /Go Kenora. Good morning, Kenora. And you can actually let us know. Is it Kenorites or Kenorians? You can email that to us as well as gokenora@shaw.ca. And just let us know, because I think I like Kenorite. Kenorite.
Kenorian.
Kenorian?
Kenorite.
Well, you're from TA, so what do you know? So,
creepy man.
This weekend's going to be absolutely fantastic. Going to the weekend. So the Go Kenora weather brought to you by Super 8. Today is a high of 18, a low of 5.
Gorgeous.
Nothing but sunshine. And then tomorrow, a high of 18, low of 5 with a little bit of cloudy sky, but beautiful sunshine. And then on Saturday, high of 20, low of 7. Fantastic, fantastic sunshine all day. Love it. It's going to be really good. It's going to lead into the weekend. So now we've got a few things to get done.
So, yes. And thank you for coming in, Colleen Sinclair and Lori Nelson from the Lake of the Woods Museum. We are going to be checking out the barbecue down at the end of Matheson Street Dock.
And
get our faces painted and get a hot dog.
And the door's open. We're going to check that out as well. And just yesterday, just so you also know, the winner of the Page Florist Hump Day Bouquet giveaway was Daniela Santuros.
Woo.
So congratulations to you. Nominated by her loving husband, Johnny.
Aww.
So absolutely fantastic. So get out and enjoy the beautiful weather while you can. It's going to be great. And we will see you bright and early tomorrow with A Dog's Life. Have a great day.
Have a good day.